Hey everybody, back again from that awful weekend we just had. Took our first OFER weekend. You do this long enough, it's gonna happen. I've only been doing it 3 years now, and it's happened a couple times. Luckily, it was a small card, only 3 games, but we went 0-3 this weekend. I will take trash talk for the Texans because they got ran out of the stadium. But Minnesota UNC, I'd make those bets every day. Minnesota, we missed the push by an extra point, but man, I don't care. Those guys fought so hard and they came back. They put themselves in a position to win. They just weren't there yet. They're just not there yet. UNC, they were the dog. They went to overtime. And if you ask me, you take the dog and then they make it to overtime, you should at least get a push. All right? I'm just saying. But UNC took them to overtime. Couldn't outlast them. Texans, that spot is still something I will always play. But they couldn't get it done. Just couldn't get it done. Got blown out of the water. But either way, we're still 10-6 on the season. That's winning record, 62%. Can't complain about that. I'm making this video today because I have 3 plays that I am ready to give out. I'm not done with the week, but I'm afraid we're going to lose these numbers. So I made this video, if anyone's actually watching, which I doubt. But if people are watching, you can get these numbers before they're stale. All right, so let's start it off. Game number 1. Today we have 1 NFL game and 2 NCAA plays. This isn't the end-all say-all, but these are actual plays I have in my pocket that I want to consider as official picks. And we need to get on them before the numbers are gone. Let's see what we got. Louisiana Tech. I made them as a favorite. They are 5-point underdogs. You need to get on them now if you follow my picks. La Tech is taking UAB. They're going to UAB. And I've been looking for a game all season to fade UAB. I haven't bet a UAB game all season. But they're still getting a lot of love from last year. And I think the line is reflecting that here, being the favorite in a game that they're just not the better team. Louisiana Tech +5 official pick. Get it now because the 4.5s are already showing up. You can get a 5 at Bet Online. There's a few other books. There's 5s up. Get it as soon as you can. Anything over 3. If you get 3.5 and above, I would take it. I have a little bit on the money line. That's not an official pick, but LA Tech +5 is the play. Try and get a +5. All right, y'all see what gear I be wearing on these videos. I'm an Oklahoma diehard fan, and I don't typically bet Oklahoma games. But I am betting one this weekend. And I'm taking the dog. I'm taking TCU +18. Oklahoma's, I love them, but I bet with my head and not with my heart, which is why I have a winning record so far in college and NFL. But Oklahoma doesn't cover point spreads. Haven't covered the only point spreads we've covered. Oklahoma's covered this year have been against bottom feeders, the worst of the worst, and all at the beginning of the season. Once they got figured out, they've covered 1 point spread since the beginning of the season against another bottom feeder. I think it was Texas Tech, but they're not. I don't think they're going to cover against TCU. They've just been the defense is making strides in the right direction, but it's not. I wouldn't consider it a new defense. It's a OU defense 2.0, and I'm one of the biggest OU fans you'll ever meet. But I got to take the 18.5. Anything over 3 scores would I call it 3 score game, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Anything over 17, I'm going to take with TCU this weekend. So official play, TCU plus 18. You can find them out there, but people are on to it. Other people are on to it too, and it's just going to go down. As soon as it hits 17, I would start. But anything over 17, 17 and a half, 18, 18 and a half, hammer it. Well, hammer it with a single unit. Yeah, that's just. I've been wanting to do it for a couple weeks now. I wanted to do it with Iowa State. I was like, nah. And then they got off to that big lead. Let it go. Had to intercept a 2-point conversion to win that game. Baylor gets up 28 points in the first half. Oklahoma finds a way to come back and win, which, don't get me wrong, I rejoiced. It was awesome. But they didn't cover no spread. That was a double-digit spread. I think this is too many points for TCU. I don't care about the injuries or whatever. Oklahoma is not covering point spreads. That's the handicap. All right, so that's my NCAA plays. I'm going to have one NFL play. I'm hoping to have more. I'm hoping to have more college plays too, but these numbers are just not going to last, in my opinion. Oakland. I found a little point spread that I just couldn't resist. It is Oakland -3. You can find it at Oakland -2.5 with a little juice. I decided to take it -3 even money. I got Oakland -3 even money. You can find 2.5s out there. Be ready to pay minus 115. However, what's going on with this point spread, in my opinion, is that Oakland is traveling, and I'll be the first to admit, teams traveling from the West Coast to East Coast is that betting those teams coming from the West Coast to the East Coast are not going to make you money in the long run. However, Oakland has already proven that they can travel from West Coast to East Coast and win games, cover point spreads, and if they're only gonna make them lay 3 points against the Jets, who got to beat up on a Redskins team last week. I think it was the Redskins last week. No, this is just an easy play. I don't care if this is a square side. I played it. Oakland -3, even money. Don't pay juice on -3. You can get it 2.5 with juice, but yeah, you gotta take Oakland versus the Jets. Lay in a field goal. Yeah. So those are the 3 plays: Louisiana Tech +5, TCU +18, Oakland -3 or 2.5. If you get 2.5, and you want to lay the juice, I don't care. I just don't like. I'd rather take the half a point, lay the extra half a point than lay the juice. I already think they're gonna cover the 3. I think they're gonna win by double digits. I don't know. I know that the books don't give away money. I get it, but I bid on it. -3, give me it. I will try, if I can find any more games that I'm serious about, I will post another video. But until then, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and hopefully we go 3-0 this week and get some of that money back. I owe y'all some winners this week, so let's get them. See y'all later.